Hi lovelies! Welcome to Managing My Money with Rosa. Today we're going to talk about something a little different than we normally talk about, and that's about credit cards. If you're new here, please take a second, hit that subscribe button down below. My channel is about my personal financial journey. Anything you hear me say is my personal opinion, and you need to do your research on what's best for you for your financial budget. I talk about my monthly budget, my bills, what's due. I look at my weekly, how am I going to spend my money? Where am I going to put all of it? I also look at my debt. How am I doing with my debt? Am I bringing my debt down? Why am I not bringing my debt down? How can I bring it down faster? I also look at a little bit of investing, and then I have a dividend portfolio that I talk about monthly, sometimes weekly, just depends on what's going on in life as to how often I talk about my dividends. And then I also do a Transfer Thursday where I do talk about intentionally growing investing, an investing challenge I have, and how I'm growing each of my dividend positions. And then I also do savings challenges. I don't know if you know about savings challenges. I love savings challenges, have too many, but I'm absolutely loving all of my savings challenges and seeing growth in there. So let's get started. We're going to start with credit cards. Credit cards are dangerous things. At least I believe they are dangerous things. My first credit card I got in college. I did really good with my first credit card. 18, didn't spend too much on it. I paid it off as soon as I got it, as soon as the bill was due, but I didn't put a whole lot on it. Life happened, got married, had a child. Money was short. And next thing I know, I have $25,000 in debt on a credit card. That, along with a couple of other things going on in life, I had to file for bankruptcy and didn't have a credit card for probably 10 years. And that was probably a really, really good thing. Well, I got a credit card and it gave me a $500 limit. I used it very sparingly. I'd swipe it, I'd pay it. I'd swipe it, I'd pay it. It earned nothing. There were no perks at all whatsoever for that credit card. You just used it and then paid it. And I swore I was never going to get back into debt like I was before I had to file for bankruptcy. Because of that, I actually got another offer from them, the same credit card company. So I have just a regular credit card from them, then I have a platinum credit card from them. And that platinum credit card pays me 1.5% for every purchase I make. They pay me 1.5% for every purchase I make. So I have figured out a way to get them to pay me, and I do my best to never pay them interest. And that's what we're going to talk about today, is how do I get away with them paying me and me not owing them just about anything. Now, there have been months where I messed up, and we'll talk about that. But as a whole, I don't pay interest. So let's figure out how I get them to pay me, which I think is just so exciting. All right, so we're going to look actually at what I've spent every month. We're going to look at how much I earned, how much interest I paid, and then we're going to look at how much I paid on my credit card. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start in January of this year. Oh, I need to put a couple headings here. So we're going to look at the month. We're going to look at how much I spent. We're going to look at how much I've earned. We're going to look at how much interest I have given them. And then we're also going to look at how much I paid on my credit card. So for the month of January, I spent, now mind you, this is probably year 4 or 5 with my credit card. It has a $6,000 limit. I can't say that I never get close to it. I do accumulate, but then I pay off. So know going into this that this is about a 5-year journey of trying to use my credit card to my advantage. And I did keep both credit cards. I have one that doesn't earn me anything actually is with my daughter in case she has an emergency. It left when she went to college. It has just stayed with her since then. She doesn't have a credit card. So it also has a $6,000 limit, and it just stays with her. She has the ability to swipe it, sign for it, everything. So that's one of them. And then the second one is the one that I use for just about anything and everything. I pay my bills on it, I pay my gas on it, I pay groceries on it, and then I work on paying it off. So in January, between bills, miscellaneous, groceries, gas, anything that we needed, I ended up spending $1,826.50. out of that, I earned 1.5% back. So I earned a total of $27.40. Now, when my statement came in, I did really good, and I paid them $0 in interest. Yay! Always love when that happens. So I took advantage of them paying me, and I paid them nothing. And in the end, when the month was all said and done in January, I paid a total of $1,439 on my credit card. Now, yes, I know that's less than what I spent. It kind of, the way my statements roll, it's just fine if I pay less, just because my statement date is the 12th. So because of that, I had to actually go in and do all kinds of math to figure out all of these numbers, because each of them carry over. So it's a half a month. But I ended up in just January paying $1,439. And I earned money from them. In February, I spent a little bit less. I spent $1,626.60. I earned, because I spent less, I earned less. I earned $24.40. And then February got me in trouble. So I need to make a payment by the 12th. I need to have it down almost all the way by the 12th of the month. And February, I don't remember what was going on. I don't remember if it was my check, my husband's check, something was happening funky. And because of it, I didn't get my payment in on time before my next billing cycle happened. And unfortunately, I'm so mad at myself, I actually had to pay them some interest. I paid $13.71 in interest. I still earned more than my interest, but I'm still mad at myself that I paid them interest. And then I paid a total of $2,023 in the month of February. Now, up to this point, I had been able to carry a small balance between each of my billing cycles and still paid zero interest. So when I say in January I paid zero, December I had paid zero, November I had paid zero, because I somehow had gotten on this cycle where I could spend, make enough payments, and then when my billing cycle happened, it just rolled over and I was at a zero interest. So February is the first time I paid interest in close to a year. I was so mad at myself. Again, this taught me a lesson. You learn the best lesson when something wrong happens, and that's what I learned here was can't have that going on again. So in March, I was much more careful. I was not going to be paying interest again. I kept telling myself, nope, you got to pay it off, got to pay it off, got to pay it off. So I ended up spending a little bit more in February, back to January's price actually, if that's not too funny, $1,842.81. I earned $27.64. And I was for certain it was going to be 0% interest. It was not. I was so mad. What in the world? I had carried a balance for almost a year. Just a little bit. I had made my payments and just a little bit. And it came back and I had to pay them interest. So in interest, I paid $4.26. And I said, Rosa, that will not happen again anytime soon. So payment-wise, I ended up making payments that totaled March $1,381. And in here, so this is like half of March, half of April, when this ended up getting paid. And I, so mad, realized that I needed to have my credit card at zero when it came to April and the 12th of April, so that when it rolled, there would be $0 and there would be nothing on that credit card. So April got very interesting because I made more money than I paid, but I still paid interest, and that's not cool because I don't want to pay the credit card anything. Guys, my credit card interest rate is like 23%. Outrageous. Now, yes, I could call them and say, hey, will you lower my interest rate? But for the most part, again, guys, I haven't paid interest in a year. So 2 months in a row of interest. So butthurt. All right. And then April came along and I spent less in April because I was really freaking out. $1,276.55. If I spend less, I earn less. I only earned $19.15. Now, when April 12th came around and I needed to have a zero balance, you know what? I had a zero balance. And then one of the things that I have that just auto debits itself to my card, it was all of a sudden charged to my card. I was like, oh, I have to get that paid now. So I did. Fortunately, in the month of April, $0 in interest. So I earned $19.15. I had them pay me. And then I paid a total of $1,124.90. Come along to May. So we just left May, and May was an expensive month. I don't know what I did wrong, but May was really, really, really expensive. I spent $2,469.34. I don't know what I did, but May was really, really, really stinking expensive. But you know what? That means that I earned even more. And I earned $37.04. Do you know how much I paid in interest? Take a guess. 0. Yay! So excited. I paid 0% interest again. Yes! I had everything paid where I needed to around the 12th of May. All went well. The next billing cycle came out, $0. So in the end, in May, I made a total payments of $2,315.00. So again, getting my credit card to work for me. It pays me. Now, reality is right now we're in June a little bit, and I have roughly $480 already on that credit card. I've just made a payment to pay some more of this off. So although it looks like I haven't paid enough, what you're not seeing is I already made a $659 payment to help get this all back down. What's on my credit card right now will be paid before the 12th of January. So when I say that I spent all of this and I paid all of this to my credit card, guys, I'm not using any extra money. Literally, it's my bill money. So my car insurance is $410 because I earned $6 on it. My electric allows me to pay it on my credit card. That's bill money that's already in my account. My Wi-Fi, it gets paid on there. We have our cell phones get paid on there. My child's cell phone gets paid on there. There's something else. Oh, my Juice Plus gets paid on there. I buy groceries on here. I buy my gas on here. Guys, I take my groceries and my gas right out of my cash envelopes and I put it in the bank, and then I go pay my credit card. When my bills are due, I set it to the side inside of my bank account like I've never even seen it or had it, and then I pay it. So when we talk about, these are huge amounts, but really it's a little chunk here and it's a little chunk there. I try really hard to pay my credit card roughly every week and a half to get it back down to something that's either reasonable or to that zero balance, because I want to keep this column at 0. I hate paying them money, but I love earning money from them. So although I only have a $6,000 limit, guys, I want you to know that I actually spent $9,041.80 in that 5-month period. And I didn't go over my limit in any way, shape, or form because I continued to pay it off as I spent it. I earned, and this really excites me, $135.63. Now, I want you to know that that $135 is all going towards Christmas. This will continue to build up the end of the year. Whatever is in here will go to cover Christmas things that I have bought, that I've charged on my credit card so that I can earn money back from my credit card. And I will just take this and cover those purchases. So that's an extra $135 I have for Christmas I don't have to worry about. And this column really saddens me, and that's because I've paid interest and I've paid my credit card. Things that I am going to continue to strive to not do again. I will make sure, lesson learned in February, you learn best from mistakes. Lesson learned from February, everything will be paid down by the 12th of the month. And then when that one other bill that just automatically hits my credit card, as soon as it hits, that will also get paid. So in interest, I paid a total of $17.97. And really, I could take this to cover that, but I want to save that for Christmas. I just took it out of my personal money that I set aside for myself because I'm the one who made the mistake. So I figured that's where it should come from. I'm so mad at myself. So that's how I get my credit card to pay me. I use it for things that I know I have cash for, or that I know is in my bank account because it's a bill. why not just go ahead and earn free money from your bills? If being responsible is a little bit hard for you with a credit card, maybe you start and that's all you do is you pay a bill on it. So you pay a bill, you wait a couple of days, and then you pay it off immediately. And it's money that you already set aside, especially if you do cash funds or sinking funds, or if however you do your budgeting system. I didn't start with a credit card that paid me. I had to work my way to a credit card that paid me, and now I have it. And guys, last year, December, I had $120 on my credit card. Guys, that was $120 for Christmas I didn't have to come up with. So I get my credit card to pay me. I'd love to hear if you get your credit card to pay you. Leave anything down in the comments below because I would love to know if you do the same thing I do. If you've gotten into trouble with credit card payments, guys, it's okay. You just need to work your way out of it slowly but surely. Get out of owing the credit card company. And if you owe the credit card company money, guys, call and see if they'll reduce your interest rate. Even if it's just for a little while, it'll help you pay it down a little bit faster. I've done that in the past because, again, you're not always responsible with credit cards. And sometimes you have to call and say, hey, I was wondering if you could lower my interest, if there were any promotionals going on to lower my interest rate because I'm looking around and I might need to transfer to another company. Those are calls that you can have and actually talk to a representative about. So I've gotten them to reduce my interest rate in the past when I was trying to get in trouble with all of that. So in 5 months, I have spent $9,000 on my credit card. I have earned $135, and I paid just under $18 in interest to my credit card. If you have any questions, please let me know. Drop them down in the comments below. If you have not already, please hit that thumbs up button. I would really appreciate it. And I hope you have a great day. Bye, guys.